What is going on, guys? Okay, that was new. We were trying it out. I think it's pretty cool, but you tell me. Today we're here at Hacienda La Chimba, which is just a big place to do some. It's a big place to do some hiking. We got a 5 kilometer trail and a 9 kilometer trail. It's about 30 minutes out from the center of San Jose. So if you're here for a couple days and want something to do, come here, Hacienda La Chimba. How do you feel about it today?
I'm really happy to be here also because of the weather.
Why are you laughing?
But I'm happy. Why am I gonna laugh? Look at the weather.
Okay, the weather is really nice. The weather is really nice. Hopefully it stays that way throughout. Anyways, this place is more than just trails. It does have different things to look at. The main attraction is this like hand where you can go stand on, and I guess you're like kind of floating in a way, and some other stuff. So let's get into it. We want to get started. The starting point is over there, so I'll meet you guys over there. So we just started the hike, and it's actually really nice. There's a bunch of coffee trees right here. You see the little beans, and I've done a couple of those tours, so I'm hoping that I'm correct, because if not, that's fucking embarrassing. No, I'm almost certain that those are coffee beans because they're green, and I think they get red right when they're supposed to be plucked, and you know, they're ready for coffee, to become coffee. But yeah, the property's really nice, and hopefully it stays as gorgeous as it is right now. So right above me, there's a mango tree. I was able to distinguish that myself because I'm able to read trees and see, you know, what fruit they bear. It was not by any reason for the mangoes on the ground or the sign right there that says a mango tree. It was for my sheer ability, guys. I'm kind of a wizard when it comes to stuff like this, you know? Be careful here. I think we're close to about an hour of hiking. At least that's what my mind is telling me. And I'm pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie to you. There's some good elevation here. And another problem that we're facing is that we didn't get enough water. And they did warn us before we left that there is no place to get water or use the bathroom, so make sure to go prepared. But we only got one water bottle, so it's hard. So another thing that we just decided on is that we're gonna go get smoothies right after this hike.
That's a necessity.
Necessity. And what flavor do you think you want to get?
You know.
Maracuya? I don't blame her. I might get like a mango. I want something really refreshing. There's this like chain of smoothie places here in Costa Rica called Cosechas. So we're gonna try to find one after and get it because I think it's well deserved after this hike.
Yeah.
We're both sweating like crazy. There it is. There is the famous Buddha statue here. It's actually very nice, and it looks like it's freshly painted because that white is glistening. It is very, very well kept. I forgot what's after this, but there's other attractions to see, so we're gonna continue on, but it's really beautiful. I'm happy we got to see this one. So we saw the Costa Rica sign, but we decided to keep on marching just because there's a lot of people near the sign. There's actually a lot of people behind us right now. See if you can see them. Ton of people behind us. So I guess we finally hit the crowd. At the beginning of the hike, it was pretty much just ourselves, right? It was just pretty much us at the beginning of the hike, and now there is a group of people, which makes sense because we're getting closer to the hand, the famous attraction. So as of now, we passed the Buddha and we passed the Costa Rica sign, and we also passed a butterfly, a big butterfly, but I wasn't able to get shots there because it was so crowded with people, and it wasn't worth waiting. So we continued on to try to get to the hand, and hopefully there's not that many people there, but we're gonna wait if we have to because that's the main thing here. But anyways, the big butterfly was just a big butterfly. it was just that. And I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but when we got here, we paid around $12 for the entry to do the hike and to look at all these different attraction things. But they do have other things, like they have a coffee tour, and they even have canopying and other stuff that you might want to check out. Today we just wanted to come and do this hike and really see the hand is the main thing. But overall, I think it's completely worth the price. It's, again, more of a different hike than what we've done before, but that's kind of nice. So we just went up to the top of the hand.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Yeah, I think that, well, I wish that we could have spent more time up there, but there was really like, what, 30 people?
Yeah, I think so.
There's people behind us now, and there's just people waiting at the line, and the last thing I want to do is just take up people's time to set things up and get the right shots. So I tried to get one at least so you guys can see the hand, and it's pretty epic. The view from up there is insane. And now we are on the way down. Hopefully it's not too much more.
I think it's 500 meters.
500 meters, that's not bad. Because there is, again, the option for 9 kilometers, but we're just too beat to do that, and I think we're both dehydrated at this point. Oh, I would kill for some water. But we're almost done, and it was totally, totally worth it. Wow. So we finished the hike, and now we're here at the restaurant, still at the Hacienda. Hopefully it's not too loud in here because there's a lot of people. But we stopped here to get some smoothies, downed a couple waters because fucking dying out here, man. This hike, honestly, it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. I think it was because there was no cloud coverage, and all of the hikes that we've been doing have been like in the rainforest with some rain and some clouds. But it was really enjoyable, and we only did this 5 kilometer one, so I think the 9 would have really had us dead. We both ordered some mango smoothies to try to get the body regulated again and just chill out for a little bit. We were gonna go to another store to get mango smoothies outside, but then we saw that they had a restaurant here, so we took advantage. And hopefully they're good, but I will check back with you in just a second about those. Okay, so the mango smoothie is right here. Lola got one too, and we're gonna try it out. We're gonna see how good it is. Oh, fuck. Wow. That is a legit mango smoothie. I feel like they literally grabbed those mangoes from the tree that I was able to diagnose. That I was able to tell that it was a mango tree. That tree, and they grabbed it from that tree. They blended that shit up with some ice and some water. I don't know what else they put in it. I think it's just mango. And they made this. Because this is as natural as it gets. It's really good. That's so good. So that was Hacienda La Chimba. What did you think?
I really loved it.
So that was Hacienda La Chimba. And there's this really cool sign right on the exit way. What did you think, babe?
I think that I really loved it, and I think that wasn't that hard. And also, you have nice smoothie at the end.
Oh yeah, very good smoothie at the end. I think I would really want to come back here, maybe with a group of people or something like that. Maybe some friends, because there's a bunch of other things to do. The coffee tour is pretty cool. We've both done coffee tours, but I would still do it again. I always love doing those. And also the canopying. And I've done canopying. I don't think you have, right?
No, never.
Ooh, canopying. Extremo Park.
Yeah, I would like to.
Maybe when we come back to Costa Rica. As I mentioned this a couple videos ago, but we have a very big trip coming up in end of this month, only like 3 weeks away, and then we have another trip after that following. So pretty much 2 countries that we're going to. And I don't want to talk about them yet, but I know that you're excited.
Yeah,
right?
I'm so excited.
It's going to be a lot of sick content, so I'm going to end the video here because that was our day at Hacienda La Chimba. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. God bless.